Boom. Que pasa, amigos? What do you think? What do you think about my new look? It's my Tom Crown look. I'm going to be like the Ultimate Warrior / Jersey Shore / Puerto Rican boxer. That's what I'm going to turn into. I'm going to transcend into that character very soon here. Bah! Yeah, baby. That was a little too macho, man. It'll be part of it. Don't worry. Hey, what's happening, everybody? Thank you for being here. Go ahead and I do look like an NFT. This is an NFT right there. Of course, that's why I got these, to look like my man, Randy, Macho Man Savage. If you ever got a chance to watch the documentary about Randy Savage, his brother was in the documentary, and he had said, once he became that character, it never left him. They'd be out to dinner as a family and be like, "Hey, baby, pass me the mashed potatoes." Like, Jesus, man, lay off the cocaine, just settle down. I don't think that I would assume that character permanently, but you never know. Shout out to the real ones that stick with you when you make a change like that. Anyway, I hope y'all are having a great day. Crypto back. Bitcoin was back to like 62 something. Love to see that. I don't know where it is at the moment. We'll get to that in a little bit here. We'll go over a bunch of articles that I found for us. We're going to cover the gambit from crypto to NFTs. It was really funny. It was a headline that I had found about the Bored Apes, and it was where are they now? What happened to the Bored Apes? Interesting. I will definitely be looking forward to that. I didn't get a chance to read that article. Now, you guys know I love looking for my TLDRs, so I got a couple of my articles have TLDRs, which it's all we're going to cover. It's all we need to cover, and then we can chit chat around that. And then I want to get into like this game that we can start playing called Flip or Hodl, right? Or Hodl or Flip, however we want to say it. I think on the thumbnail, it's Hodl and Flip. And those would be like the coins that, hey, maybe they're popular, that most people have in their portfolio. Like, let's take Solana, for instance. Like that thing ripped today up to like $130 or whatever it got to. Is that one that you would, if you're going to be swing trading, day trading, whatever, would you get out of a position like that because it was so hot today? Or are you going to hang on? You're just trying to play gains. You're not trying to sit stagnant or, play retracements and stuff like that. You just want to, if we're just going to play hodl or flip, we're just looking for gains, no emotion. You can't say, no, you can't. That's Solana. That's my, that's my forever bag. I mean, if it ripped 25% today and you wanted to take some profits off the table to try to, get into some other coin that maybe is going to rip tomorrow. But you always take that risk that Solana keeps on ripping, if you know what I mean. Floatle hoop, floggle or hopple, something like that. We'll play that game. The shout out to my breakfast crew, to the Web3 breakfast community. We love you guys. Let me pull this up here because this is for you guys. We got to figure out which one of these we need. We need the shake weight for women or for men, because we're going to have to do a demo. Now, if you've been following along with, I think yesterday we made the announcement. Today, Ben made it official on his show. But we are moving out of this temporary place that we've been in, and we've got our own home turf now. We got our new spot. I will be moving us in, setting up the main studio, maybe over the weekend. Ben's gone all next week, and so I'm going to be setting that up. But I want to be live on Monday myself, and so what's going to be fun is that I'm going to be setting up my own office and own place to stream, which I'm really excited for. But setting up all the other the fun. I can't actually talk too much about it because we got some crazy things in store. Super fun, but one of those things that we got to do is create content for the karate combat thing. Hopefully things will get squared away and we'll get things locked in, loaded. Chris said if I drop some weight, he'll agree to fight me. So you guys saw I posted this morning. I was the steam sauna was closed, so I couldn't sweat it out there. So I did a little extra sweating in the whirlpool with the hot tub, and keep that going. So I am going to try to cut down my weight as fast as possible, and do it the right way. And this way, shit talking guy, say that in case my mom's watching. Shout out to you, mom, in case you're watching. I'll try to get down to that weight. In real terms of what I should do, because right now I'm like 225. I should be able to cut it down to 210, and be pretty fucking muscular at that point too. So that's what I'm gonna do, and I think that gets me the fight. That gets him to agree if I can get down to 210. So. The other option was he said something about an all-out street fight. I'm not really sure what that meant. Like if you actually wanted to fight in the streets, that's kind of silly. So no, we're doing this for karate combat. So we got to create some content. What I was getting at. Thank you for reminding myself, screen. We've got to create some content leading up to that. And so I know Corey has volunteered to come on up to the Atlanta area and show us all about how he uses his shake weight at home. I think he's got 2 or 3 of them. I was looking, on Amazon right here. That's why I have it pulled up. And there's the shake weight for women, men. I think he's got both of those. And then he was I was missing part of the chat because I was doing something. And so I think he was telling us about how he either ordered recently the Shake Weight Pro or he's waiting for it to arrive. But what we're going to do is going to get some content when he gets the Pro, and he's going to come on up here, and then we'll shoot some content of him, showing how to use that, for the good, forearm, I believe, workout. Love you, Corey. Let's look at the. We're not going to do any charts yet. Let's look at this. Oh. Shit. When I looked at NFTgo.io today, guys, we were at a 28 yesterday. We're at a 40 right now. Now, I know that sometimes there is a really strong fluctuation in the market sentiment on NFTgo.io between the morning and the afternoon. Now, thankfully now, this is 2 days in a row where we check this in the afternoon. But the thing jumped from 28 up to 40, which is really good. It's still cool. The highest we've ever seen this since we started tracking this was a 51. So getting pretty close. I mean, when we talk about getting close to all-time highs, and that's why I want to play like the whole, hodl or flip game, is because, a lot of things are going to start getting close to all-time highs pretty soon. If they're not already, there's in some parts of the world, they're already saying Bitcoin is at an all-time high. But obviously, for, my fellow Americanos, and other people that go off like normal, like the dollar, I guess is probably the right way to say that, or even the Canadian dollar. Carrie was posting, I think it was like 80K, something Canadian dollar yesterday, something, if I'm not mistaken. Shout out to my Canadian brothers in the morning show. We've got a great group forming over there. So we're what we did, and here's a quick little thing for the noobs that are watching. So we've taken the morning show and kind of taken those values and that thought process of, really trying to provide value and, integrate collaboration, all sorts of stuff at a different level. We brought that to the afternoon show where we can also go over news numbers, stuff like that. And we've made the morning show, the Web3 Breakfast, just your morning dose of degen. It's just a place to come hang out. It's a place for the homies to come, and we talk about all sorts of good shit. So make sure if you get a chance, tune in at 9 a.m. Eastern, Monday through Friday. We brought the stream back here. I did get a message from Chris D saying that he's got a fix for me for the roads and the Twitter space. So I just need to get an iRig, and I should be good to go to hardwire that phone right into the road And then we don't ever have to worry about the Bluetooth issue that causes the anxiety that almost canceled the Twitter Spaces in the first place. So something we've been dealing with every day, but now we've got a fix for it. So very excited about that. Back to our Canadian brothers. Let's look over here. I think that it's probably, I would like to start tracking this somehow so that we can start to see the changes on a more granular level. That's something I may take on as part of my daily routine, is to just figure out, where these market caps are, and then just keep a little track of that. And we can, over time, like what we were doing with the market sentiment, is we can start to show that graph. And it's really easy to just throw up on the website and just throw it up on the Web3 Breakfast website. It'll be easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I don't like that expression, but I say it often. It drives me crazy. All right, let's get into a couple of stories really quick. Damn, the shake weights are expensive. How much are they, Corey? I know that you've got the experience. How much was that Pro? Did you get the Pro XL? Just let us know in the comments, because I don't have it pulled up anymore, so I can't actually check the prices. So if you could help me out, sir, I'd appreciate you. Corey's also the executive producer of the morning show. Ooh, scam likely. I get a scam call at like around the same time. Sam Bankman-Fried is dispensing crypto investment tips to Brooklyn prison guards. I thought this was really funny when I read this, and obviously, it's a glance down. We got our TLDR Sammy boy. He might be in jail, but the New York Times reports that he's got a finger on the pulse with crypto. He's got reportedly been sharing crypto investment tips with the prison guards, and he's been in this Brooklyn prison since August. Oh, Sammy boy. I want to get for the new office, I want to get a bust made. Where does anybody know like a really good bust maker that would be fun to get one made of Sam? I think that would be tons of fun to have on a shelf, like a wax bust or a silicone bust or I don't know, something chest up. And then this way we we can put the Sultan hat on it. We'd have fun with it. Sammy boy. Poor guy. Hope you guys saw that that lineup photo from a few weeks ago. Yeesh. Everybody remember the this couple? Ilya and Heather? The government wallets transfer nearly 1 billion of Bitcoin seized from Bitfinex hackers. The wallets containing Bitcoin seized by the U.S. government in the notorious Bitfinex hack, later leading to guilty pleas for Ilya Lichtenstein and Heather Razzle-Khan Morgan. They've suddenly become active. Nearly 1 billion has been transferred from the wallets tagged in the case to unidentified addresses in a series of 4 transactions in less than 2 hours. Someone's getting ready to move their money. The motive or purpose of the transaction isn't clear. The U.S. government didn't immediately reply to the CoinDesk request or commento. I wonder where it's going. I mean, could you imagine if you were able to get nearly $1 billion of crypto right now, secure the bag right before the bull run? Ooh, we should do that. We could probably do that live. Right? So in case you guys are unaware, or maybe we'll do that tomorrow morning live. That'll give you guys and gals the opportunity to make sure that you tune in tomorrow morning to Web3 Breakfast. So in case you're not here, we'll go full screen on this one because this is important. You gotta be paying attention here. In case you didn't know, we were gonna have a golden waffle as the logo maybe for the breakfast show, but as things turned out, Corey really was looking for, and I think now we've got the entire community blessing on this, is that we were looking for a mascot, maybe just the start to what our NFT collection may be. But Corey had drawn on a piece of paper a blue-footed booby, a bird, and kind of what he thought maybe this NFT would be, a little bit enhanced, holding a waffle and a microphone. Solid, actually. And so we created this, and it turned out to be amazing. Just absolutely amazing. And you can see from Kennan's comment down on YouTube, it's amazing, yo. He's not lying. And as you can see from his PFP, now this is where you guys are going to hate me because I can never remember this shit. But that is a design from a TV show or a comic book inspired. I can't remember which one, but the blue hair thing. So that is the blue-footed booby now turned into Simeon. No, you guys got it. You guys, you know what I'm saying. I know that you do. Anyway, so the point of all of that being is we need to make one that looks like Sam Bankman-Fried. So we're going to need to make sure that he's got a big curly afro. Let's go back to the Sam story. And we're definitely going to put him in a dark suit with a white button-down shirt, unbuttoned at the top, no tie. We're going to give him that exact same look that you are seeing on that right there. So tune in tomorrow morning to Web3 Breakfast starting at 9 a.m. Eastern for your chance to win nothing. But you will get the chance to see us create in real time a Sam Bankman-Fried edition of the Breakfast Boobies. See you tomorrow morning. I'll get a link out for that later today, and we'll make sure that we make this thing right. What story was we? Oh, yesterday. Obviously, everybody know that the entire market seesawed. A lot of liquidations, both up and down. Nearly $1 billion. Somebody had said, I thought the number was higher though. When did this come out? This came out today, leap year. Could you imagine being born on February 29th? You'd be like 40 years old, but really just like 4 or 8 or I don't know, something. That would not be fair. That would not be fair. My math was way off there. I understand that. I got caught on the spot. Bitcoin's price seesawed Wednesday, briefly hitting 64,000 before plummeting 7%, triggering major liquidations in the crypto market. The Bitcoin price underwent a wild swing. We all saw it, called it kind of scammy. When Coinbase goes down, we're either like way back, baby, or we're way back, baby. That's going to play into this whole hodl or flip the game that we'll play in just a little bit here. Triggered millions of dollars in liquidations across the entire crypto market. And obviously, everybody's favorite phrase applied yesterday: buy the dip. Buy dos deep. I got to learn how to say it in Spanish now. I don't know why, but everything, because after going there, everything I want to say in Spanish because I don't know it. Wonder if maybe we'll get Sammy on the show. I doubt it. I mean, if he's got access to the internet, maybe he can get on a Twitter space. I don't know. That'd be crazy. And not saying that he would come on. I'm just saying that if like you were in jail and like you were just hopping in Twitter spaces, that would be nuts. It'd be really funny. Let's see here. What else we got in the chat here? Still waiting on a long and strong booby. I thought, is that the working out one? You know what? We'll Super Saiyan. Thank you, Greg. We'll take a bunch of requests tomorrow. Tomorrow we will have fun. It is Friday. Every time we get to Thursday and I think about, what do I have to do tomorrow? And I remember that it's Friday. That's when my day, like at this moment, was the first time that I realized that tomorrow was Friday, and my day just got exponentially better because now I know that tomorrow is Pizza Friday, and I'm having pizza for dinner. And I hope that you are too. It makes me really happy. Although the training for this fight, I'm gonna have to figure out. I'm gonna have to do like cauliflower crust or some bullshit. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Or actually, so I have seen people do just you bake the cheese and then you put the sauce on top and then just eat it like that, I suppose. Just like a baked cheese. We'll do something like that. Gotta start getting serious about training for this fight, guys. Serious. This is something that I was telling you about here a second ago. The Bitcoin is hitting all-time highs around the world, depending on where you are in the world and how your money translates to what I would say I guess here the DXY, but the dollar. So here you go. Here's a tweet. Bitcoin has passed all-time highs in 30 plus countries. Here, let's just go to this. Share this tab here. Bitcoin has passed all-time highs in 30 countries, including China and India, Ghana, Haiti, India, Indonesia, Japan, Kenya, Laos, Lebanon, Madagascar, Malawi, Malaysia, Myanmar, Nigeria, Pakistan, Rwanda, Sierra Leone, South Africa, Sri Lanka, Sudan, Suriname, Turkey, or Ukraine, Uzbekistan, Angola, Argentina, Bangladesh, Burundi, China, Egypt, Ethiopia, Ghana. Hey, okay, there we go. We made it through. We made it through all of them except for one. One of them was too long, and I wasn't going to get it out, and then I'd get off track. And so instead of screwing up one, more than one, I chose just the one. Whew. That was a tongue twister. Pizza every day or spaghetti? Bonehead, I don't disagree with that. I could handle that. I could definitely handle that. Question is a calzone a pizza? I got some people who don't like pizza, but they like calzone. I don't know if I understand that. That don't make no sense. All right. This was with a funny one. Getting back to NFTs when we were looking at the Bored Ape Yacht Club. Are we looking up here? Yeah, we go. Where we go. We don't need to know these three things. That's usually bullshit. The Bored Ape Yacht Club was, for a while, the coolest name in tech. The ultimate status symbol during the latest crypto boom. A-list celebrities, investors sometimes spent millions on the cartoonish primate non-fungible tokens. At one point, Snoop Dogg and Eminem even performed together as their Bored Apes in the metaverse. Whew, what a good time that was at Ape Fest in New York City when Snoop Dogg did a DJ set and Eminem didn't even perform. Yuga Labs, a startup behind the tokens, raised $450 million at a $4 billion valuation back in 2022, making it one of crypto's most valuable unicorns. The Bored Apes are the all-time best-selling token on OpenSea. That's because the punks are, I think, not available on OpenSea. And OpenSea, I wonder if anything's going to replace OpenSea for this next bull run. What do you guys think about that? Let's do it. Let's put up a poll. See if I got any NFT fans in the house. See what we get here. NFTs. And nope, that's not what I wanted. All right. What was the question? It was about NFTs. Oh my God. Damn. Oh yeah, OpenSea. Will someone dethrone OpenSea this next run? Yes or no? Super easy. I don't want to make it difficult, That's never fun. Nobody likes that. So easy. Will someone dethrone OpenSea this next run? I hope to see something better. OpenSea is very easy to use, but then again, really anything is. I actually prefer aggregator sites, right? Because there are I don't look at them for arbitrage opportunities, but sometimes there are other things for sale that are not on OpenSea. for example, I think, if you look at, certain collections like the mutants, Bored Apes, I would say probably even, like a Kid Called Beast, stuff like that. I'm sure that there are things that are for sale on their marketplace that are not for sale on OpenSea because of, the royalties and how you can check that off and how people are really looking for better options or more flexibility. And so, I know the Beast, when they brought their marketplace out there, that was something where, if you could check it on if you wanted it at list on OpenSea. With like the mutants that I know that when I've been searching, or the Bored Apes and that those two collections, if you were go to like Looks Rare, you might see different things for sale versus what you're going to see on OpenSea. Now, NFTgo.io, it's like one of those aggregators, so you can connect a wallet and buy things straight from there. You could also just use it as the site to find the cheap one. There's some other places that you can go. Everybody's got their own. So Zach, my guy, he buys Cardano NFTs right now. Tell me, somebody. Okay, so here's the deal. Back from my Meta Money days, I've still got assets for Cornucopias. So I've got I think a very good piece of land. I want to say I've got a medium mythic. I've got a bubble jet sprinter. So I've got some, and maybe some other things. I don't know. I've got some stuff to play the game, and I know that there are things that you can do right now. I know it's not fully open. Somebody said that there's maybe just races or something. Maybe it was you that was saying it, Zach. Land claim coming soon as well. But I think I get a lot of people asking on in Ben's chat about, do they know about Cornucopias, and so I think that this would be great. And I know that I've kind of left some of the gaming stuff, in the wind for right now. But I mean, these are things that we can do. People are asking, they're interested. I know, like Turbo and Seven and those guys are way into gaming. So let's figure it out. Testing is open for NFT holders. All right. Make it a point. Let's talk about this tomorrow. Let's get the Breakfast Club included into this. I don't know if there's a way for me to lease things in like this kind of stuff out, and you guys can play with it and just create some content with it or whatever we need to do. But let's figure it out. That looks pretty weak. I got a lot of work to do. All right. Perfect. Appreciate you, Zach. We'll talk about that stuff in the chat. If you guys do want to be, involved in right now, although I think when we're going to get the Discord thing scored away, like post haste. So let's hold off. I was going to tell people to start trying to get into the Twitter chat, but that's something you really, like when you go to like a really fancy country club, you need like a sponsor, like someone who says, yeah, vouch for that guy, he's okay, he'll be a good addition to the community. That's where we are. We just did a cleansing. We just got rid of people, whether they were toxic, maybe not too toxic, but we've got just made some changes, and we cleaned it up a little bit, thinned it out. And so we want the loyals. We want the people that if you want to be there is why you're there. And so we were saying originally, if we were going to add you into that, you needed a sponsor. You needed someone to vouch for you. Now we're going to be opening up a Discord so that we can do some different community engagements, enhancements, and stuff. And so that is coming soon. Plus, I will tell you, that Twitter DM group, it's no joke. It is no joke. Zach says right there that Twitter chat is wild. Kenan, facts. Oh, Ellie is working on the Discord right now. Awesome. Thank you for the heads up, Mike. Thank you. You sign in with blood. That's it. Once you come in, I can't say that you can't leave because that's not true. Just had someone leave today because he didn't like the whole fight talk. Sorry. JChains, you watch Shane Gillis. He's the guy that was just on Saturday Night Live, right? Yeah. I didn't watch it, but I do know who you're talking about. And I will tell you. Oh, he left on accident? Okay. well, then I will bring him back in. Because like he's one of the boys. Like I was concerned. I was wondering, like, what happened? He didn't like the talk. He didn't like the shit talk between Rice and I. Again, I will warn people, this isn't a pillow fight. This is literally this karate combat thing that I'm going to do. Y'all saw it. Every one of you. I know you did. And if you didn't, you should check out Karate Combat. But it's not pillow fighting, guys. It's like real fucking deal. So, of course, we're going to talk shit. It's the only way to get pumped up. I guess. I guess to each their own. That's how it works for me. But Shane Gillis, yes, I think that. So, originally on I think it was whenever it was Sunday morning, right? Because he did Saturday Night Live, and I was gonna hop on the bandwagon, but I didn't. A lot of people were saying like, "Oh, it's okay to say like, retarded and make gay jokes and that kind of thing again." And so because it was on Saturday Night Live, or they had him on or whatever. And whether it's just different, right? Like you come from different times, and when things were like okay to say, and you didn't worry about people's feelings too much. But when we grew up, we thought that was funny. I mean, for Christ's sake, we played games called Smear the Queer. I think we all did, right? So it was just whatever, right? It was just a different time in life. So I think that stuff is funny because it's just how we grew up, and I think I'll laugh at jokes like that, but it doesn't mean that that's who I am. I just laugh at jokes like that. All right, let's get back onto. I brought this up because I have been talking to Jason, aka Bitbender, in the background. I want to get him on this show. And I want to actually talk to a lot of people in the Gala ecosystem, from film, music. I want to talk to Bucks. So I want to talk to Jason, with the gaming side and what he's working on. But here we go. Gala launches Gala Swap with token rewards. Now, I don't know anything about this. I don't know if there's any kind of burn mechanism. I don't know if there's any kind of functionality that's going to change the tokenomics that a lot of people have disagreed with or thought was shit. Again, I love the team. I love the people. I love the ecosystem. I love what Gala is doing. I love everything about it. The token I thought was horseshit, and where things went wrong, in my opinion. But it makes sense from like a game studio perspective. But from the ecosystem and rewarding your early faithfuls was the Gala token, and then everything that was done got its own token. So the reward was not to hold the Gala token; it was just to be early and get into the game and get those tokens. And that, I think, it was. Anyway, I read the chat and lost my train of thought. My bad. But let's look at this here. Blockchain gaming and entertainment firm Gala, aka Gala Games, announced Tuesday that they had launched the Gala Swap, a new DEX built on the firm's own proprietary network, Gala Chain. They claim that the DEX can handle upwards of 2 million transactions per second due to the layer 1 chain horizontal scaling approach, with some 43,000 user-operated nodes currently supporting the network. Very cool. They also claim lower fees than centralized exchanges on general purpose chains like Ethereum and Solana. There we go. He said that, when I was talking with him, when Jason and I were talking in the background about setting this up and getting on a conversation, he said he's got a lot to tell me. So this was, before this came out. So hopefully this was part of it. And, we'll hear some other things. But I love hearing news coming out of what's going on with Gala. Gala Games. And if you ever get a chance to go to a Galaverse, I tell you what, that was one of the coolest crypto experiences I have ever been to in my entire life. They had that thing decorated amazingly. I did not go to the one in Europe. I just went to the one in Vegas in 2020 or 2021. I'm not actually sure at this moment. But it was Vegas, and it was one of the coolest experiences as far as being somewhere where, the coolest vibe and venue for a crypto event ever. I think. Fairly confident. The Karate Combat event at an old prison was pretty cool, though. That was a cool venue, and they had that thing dressed up with lights nicely. Dark jokes are amazing. You know, that's the thing. Like, that's comedy is there's some shock value to that kind of stuff, and I think that's part of the whole point, right? Like, you're supposed to have a little bit of fun. You're supposed to, that's the thing, is that people's feelings were never hurt. Like, you could say things that now people would consider offensive that wouldn't even like hurt someone's feelings. Like, you wouldn't even think twice. Like, you would just try to say something worse back to them, and then some kids would say sticks and stones can hurt my bones, but names will never hurt me. You guys are hilarious. Polkadot has potential. It'll do well. I think there's some better project out there. And we could get into that. Let's get that reminds me. It's time to let's play a little flip or hodl. Need a little music. I need a little bumper transition or a stinger, I think is what it's called. I need a little hodl or flip stinger. People are dry and offended if you look at them. I don't disagree with that at all, buddy. All right. Let's see what's popped. Let's see if you were playing your chip. Well, all right. Say you got some Arweave. Bought it yesterday. You won 12.6. You say you're going to sell it right now. You're not the top, so that's great. No one ever really hits the top anyway. So 27.49. You got in at, see if we go here. Say yesterday. So this is our 1 day. So say you got in. Oh, some people might not be up. That stinks. All right. So say you got in at the 24. You got in out of 27.5. Are you hanging on to Arweave? Are you that committed, or are you moving on? Me personally, I'm taking the win and moving on. If I had bought some, so that's what I would do. JChains, we're curious what cuts y'all made to be able to stream again. 25K a week was a lot. I mean, Ben's got some overhead with some of the other staff members that he has, and obviously, we were in a rental building that these kind of places they overcharge you. So that was one of our main focuses for getting out of here. Is we don't have the it's like a stupid cost for what we have here, but it's a nice facility. But that was one of the things. So that was our big focus for trying to get out of here as fast as possible. And so that all helps. And just there's a lot of factors, man. But we're back, and I think that's the most important thing. And we're moving into a new facility. I'll have a different look to my show. Everybody will have a different look to their show, and it'll be cool and it'll be fun. And most importantly, we'll have our own thing. What's a better pick than Polkadot? I want to check where we're at on this. So really quick, will someone dethrone OpenSea this next run? Right now, my poll has done the shift 60-40. 60% say yes, someone will dethrone OpenSea. But better picks than Dot? I mean, there's a lot of things. AI tech. That's just in my bag. I mean, shit. Avalanche is going to do well. Quant will do well. I mean, it depends on where you're trying to look at. If you're only looking at high caps, let's look at this really quick and see where is Polkadot rank here. Polkadot has a $10 billion market cap, sitting at 829. If we're going to click into here and see, I don't even know what its all-time high was. I feel like it's like 30 or $40 or something like that, right? 53-ish. Well, it'll tell us right down here. So all-time high, $55 even, sure. November 4th of 2021 compared to, according to CoinMarketCap here. Let's bring this up so you guys can see it. So, at say at 8:30, when a lot of things right now are close to their all-time high. This thing's at 830 and not close, but I mean, like approaching where $50, over $50 was this all-time high. This thing's nowhere near that. I don't know if it has, the room to run to get up to an all-time high. I feel like most things have, already started moving up a little bit. So it's not my favorite project. I don't really have an opinion on it. I just think that there are better things other than Polkadot. But a lot of people love it. To each their own. That's one of those to each their own kind of calls. A lot of people are talking about Pith, man. I'll tell you what, Chainlink still, I would pick Chainlink over Polkadot, but Pith it's got so much room to grow. It seems like that's going to be the biggest competitor to Chainlink. And let's look at Chainlink's market cap, 11 billion. And where's Pith at? Pith's probably, where are you, Mr. Pith? Pith network, 1 billion. So 106. And again, you got Chainlink at 11. So it's got a 10x its market cap, which 10x is 10x, man. Everybody loves those 10x's. But hopefully you get better gains than a 10x. Let's see what else we got here in the chat ski. Watch Pith. My long just wicked out a second time. Pith to me is like Ben's XRP. Yeah, just gonna catch that thing, man. And there is something to be said about that stuff, man. If you got the right if you got the right ability to put in a trade and get in that thing for the long run. I mean, I know Tom Crown's been in a Bitcoin long for a while. There's a couple people that have done that where you will get yourself into a trade where you start making so much money that the funding fee, while it could get out of control, really pales in comparison to what you end up making, if you've got the formula right with, the right amount of leverage, with the right amount of margin, and yada, yada, yada. Yeah, thank you, Mike. IMX, that thing's a money printer. Where's IMX at today? Let's look. And you know what? We didn't even look at gainers. Let's look at some gainers. Bonk. Oh, yeah, no, we did. Arweave. Shiba, Bintor. So we've got to do our flips and hodls. So that's what I was talking about. Like Solana at 126. Like I kind of feel like where you topped out here at what, like 130, 134. Do you think this is the time to get out of Solana? Do you think we're going to see a big market retracement? Do you think it's time to get into something else? Just hold, like is everybody afraid? And that's why I asked the question, because I don't fucking know. And you just have to do what works for you. But the whole idea is everybody's afraid. Everybody still has the PTSD, like, oh, I don't want to sell that because it's going to rip when I sell it. Well, chances are, I mean, that's just how it's either going to or it's not, right? But like at some point, if you are emotionally tied to your holdings, that's how you lose. So I think you need the ability to get out, right? And if you get back into another position of the same coin, that's great. But you need the ability to make sure that you exit position so that you get some profit and that you move, so you don't just sit there and let the market move around you. Because I know we're all doing it with XRP, motherfucker. I know it. It's nice to see it around 60 cents, but it should be like, come on, get me to $1. Like it should. It's been manipulated far too long. We know that. You know that. I know that. Everybody knows that. Golly. So I guess let's play flip or hodl with XRP. What are you doing right now? Drop your chats. We're gonna put up a different poll. We're gonna run this thing for a couple minutes. All right, so everybody's basically, yeah, we're still 60-40 on this. We're gonna end that poll right there. We think the majority thinks that OpenSea will meet its demise this next NFT bull run. Which NFTs, man, when are people gonna start buying NFTs again? We're seeing the NFT market sentiment kind of cool, heating up a little bit. We'll have to look at the volume and all that. We'll be tracking all that stuff, over the next, moving forward, because it sounds like if the sentiment's heating. Maybe it's time to look at NFTs again. All right. XRP. What are you doing with XRP? Hodl. Flip. There you go. Started a new poll, so make sure that you guys all vote in this. I need you all, every single one of you, to vote in this. This is for scientific research. I promise you, has literally nothing to do about what I'm going to do for my particular holdings. I just want to know for like video purposes and stuff, because I'm going to do a video and all that stuff. And so this is scientific research. We've got the best and brightest minds in crypto providing that research right now. And so right now, 80%, oh, it just went from 80 to 67. That's why these early votes are important. Big swings, very volatile right now. We are jumping all across the board from the 60s to the 70s on the flip side. Strong favor. If this was a horse race, we would be calling in favor of flipping the XRP the whole time. I don't think that that's going to change much, to be honest with you. But get those votes in. I know that, it's real hard to get into the chat, real hard to click either hodl or flip. Get him in there. I need to know. Let Corey into the chat. Is Corey not in the chat? Oh, Corey's on the StreamYard? No, you're not. I don't see you here, bro. Ooh, maybe I dropped the wrong one in the... Here. I'm going to... I don't see you in here, Corey. If you're in here, I don't see you. Unless you backed out while I wasn't looking. Because I was looking at a different screen. So, but I will drop a new one in there just in case you actually wanted to hop in. And we'll chit-chat for a few minutes. And then we'll... sunset this one on out till tomorrow for breakfast. What do we play? We were going to play something on tomorrow for breakfast. Hey, there he is.
What up?
What up, dude?
I just want to pop up here and make my video debut.
There it is. There he is. Coming on the live stream. There he is. The executive producer of the morning show. The former coach of the morning show, but he decided he didn't want to take that job title again. We got coach. You'll always be coach, man.
I'm driving, trying not to crash, but
yeah, don't crash. How's your day?
It's good.
Yeah. What? Any?
You look too happy.
Why?
I'm calling you out, JChains. I'm ready to fight.
Why do you want to fight me so bad?
With shake weights.
Oh yeah, with shake weight, dude. I'll fight the shit out of you with fake shake weights.
We can make a.
You gonna do one in each hand?
Fuck yeah. I mean, it depends. I can't do two pros at one time.
You can't. So tell me, what's the difference between the pro and the not pro?
The pros are black in color.
Fair. That's fair. Good joke. Have a sip of water on that. You made me blush, Corey.
I made myself blush. Jesus Christ.
And if you guys like jokes like that, make sure that you smash the like and make sure you show up to the morning show. As you can see, my guy Corey, he is all about being that daily dose of degen, and that's what we do in the morning. Is we have a lot of fun. So, are you in the car right now, driving down to Atlanta to do a shake weight demo?
Yeah, man. Up to Atlanta.
Oh yeah, you're up. That's right.
No, I'm driving home.
All right. How was your work day? Anything major?
Well, I mean, basically just talked on X all day.
I love that.
I hope no one that I work with ever sees this, or I'll get fired.
I love. So first off, if you guys can't tell, but Corey's got the Web3 breakfast hat, and he got the teal or the turquoise brim, which also matches the Jacksonville Jags closely. I don't know if it's identical or if it's closely. But I tell you what, man, stunner on that thing. I still have to get your photo up on the website. I got to do some updates. And so if anybody orders merch, you got an opportunity to get your photo up on the website.
Anyway, I guess I'll hop down from here. I just wanted to hop up for a minute. I don't know what to fucking do unless we're playing a game or something.
Okay, let's play a game. XRP, flip or hodl?
Just flip.
Solana, flip or hodl?
What does this mean exactly?
What do you mean? Are you taking profit? Like, Solana ripped today. I forget the percentage, but Solana ripped.
Oh yeah. It was like up to almost 140 or some shit.
Something like that.
Yeah, flip that.
Flip that, right? Okay. Chainlink, flip or hodl? Let me see if I can get you a price on this, because he was having a hard time getting back over $20. 1931, flip or hodl?
What's the local high?
Like 20. Man, what was it the other day?
Dude, I actually I'm flipping everything right now.
Everything.
I think we hit a local high for everything. But I thought that for months. So
I mean, we could be at the bottom of just a quick consolidation though on a continued move up. People are talking like fucking $100,000 by the halvening, 500,000 by the halvening. Like, what do you think about that?
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm telling you, like, people are saying that. I think that's a little wild.
No, I think there's gonna be a massive sell-off from something. I think somebody's gonna die. I'm not gonna say who I think might die, but
all right. You have to tune in tomorrow. We're going to talk about that tomorrow because I want to know what you think. Like, are you thinking like a world leader?
Yeah.
And it's going to cause pandemonium.
Yeah. The market fears uncertainty, and a world leader passing away just causes a lot of uncertainty.
All right. Well,
and all the AI tech stocks, they're starting to dip. I don't know.
Could be signs. But it's an election year though, man. They got to make sure that they prop the fucking system up. Right? Or are they going to hand this one over and say, well, it's a rebuilding season. We'll come back in 4 years strong.
I don't know, man. Yep. I can't imagine everything just going up forever the rest of the year.
No, I mean, up only is not.
Jesus Christ.
Did you hear that Richard Lewis died today?
I have no clue who that is, but I saw your post.
So he's that he was like Larry David's friend in Curb Your Enthusiasm. Longer, dark hair.
Is Larry David that guy with like kind of weird hair?
He's bald with like
what is this, mayonnaise?
Yeah. He's a co-creator of Seinfeld. Very great personality. I think we've talked about this in the breakfast show before. I am not I don't get starstruck like at this even in the slightest. Like, I've met way too many celebrities for that to be a thing. But he would be a guy. I don't think I said this on the last time we talked about this. He would be a guy that I would absolutely love to actually sit down and have like a lunch or a coffee or whatever with, and just have a conversation. I just feel like he's so brilliant.
Yeah, for sure. Still trying to get John Cena in our Breakfast Club.
Yeah, we got John Cena in the Breakfast Club chat. You got to get him to show up. He was banned for a couple days. Now his account was locked up for a couple days because of his OnlyFans thing. So maybe that's the hiccup. We'll get him.
You see, he's a Mortal Kombat character now.
No, I didn't. That's great.
It's pinned to his page.
Oh, let's check it out. Mortal Kombat.
I gotta hop off here.
Oh, okay. You gotta go. You gotta go see the wifey. You gotta call the wifey.
But no, I'm just about to be home.
Okay. All right. Well, tell your family hello from everybody at the JChains Crypto Show and the Web3 Breakfast. We love you too, buddy.
Later.
Do you do the point down, or do you just like this?
What? Nice symmetric. I'm trying to drive with my knee and shit just to give you all fucking love.
Hey, I love that. That's why you need a Kia Telluride. It'll drive itself.
I want a Tesla. All right, later, y'all.
See you, dude. Oh man, that's funny. I love Corey. I'm glad he joined us, helped us navigate the end of the show. Guys, thank you so much for joining. Guys and gals, thank you so much for joining us. Make sure that you smash Rooney, smash a jammer, give it an elbow, give it another elbow, but only hit it once. The like button on your way out. Appreciate you trying to help the channel grow. So I appreciate every single one of you that show up day in, day out for the breakfast and the afternoon show. Y'all the real heroes. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. for breakfast.